Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for the first ever Frankfurt Fashion SDG Summit. Before we jump right in, I'd like to introduce Tarek Al-Wazir. He's the Minister of Economics, Energy, Transport and Housing for the state of Hessen, who will be welcoming you at this point altogether.
Frankfurt is more than only financial venue and airport. Frankfurt is also fashion, and it shows that Frankfurt can do both business and sustainability.
Next up, Lothar Tatinen, Chief of Outreach and Partnerships at the Division for the SDGs with the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs.
It's my great honor to speak to you today and be part of this first ever Frankfurt Fashion SDG Summit.
Can the fashion industry be a blueprint and inspiration for others, or is fashion behind?
I mean, let's face it, the fashion industry is one of the biggest polluters of our environment. We know, and we have to change from within.
But what is Messe Frankfurt doing to ensure it inspires long-term sustainability across its events?
Old ways won't open new doors, basically. I think this is exactly the situation where the fashion industry is currently at the moment.
What are some of the biggest sustainability challenges currently facing fashion events? I mean, how is Pitti Uomo Firenze managing these?
The approach was to work both inside the company as well as within the sphere of the characteristic activities of the culture of sustainability.
We need to give people the space to try and fail and try again. I think sometimes there's a lot of anxiety around the idea of not being the perfect sustainable brand.
The climate crisis isn't some scenario of the future. It's here, it's right now. That can only be achieved when countries come together to act upon this crisis globally.
If we really want to achieve Agenda 2030, then the purchasing practice should be very fair and transparent, because that is the big challenge.
Climate protection and regeneration of the environment are the challenges of present times, and we face that as Frankfurt University of Applied Sciences.
Sustainability has been a topic for a long time, and companies actually are eager to do something. They want to introduce sustainability into their fold because they are part of the solution. We should be more aware of what we are consuming, also in terms of food, but also in terms of the clothes we're buying, where they're produced, and that those people producing it get a fair price for their products.
As a creative community, it's more important than ever, as we are recovering from the pandemic, that we create mindfully and with sustainable goals in mind.
I am fascinated by the oceans because they are simply our life support system.
We have so many other rules in the world to protect us from danger, but very little about ocean plastic pollution.
Yeah, so I'm a designer who uses nature-based solutions in my design. And the SDGs have definitely helped me with this because all the SDGs are interlinked.
Frankfurt Fashion Week and the SDG Summit offer an invaluable platform to inspire innovation and sustainable solutions within the fashion industry. With all of us working together, we can promote responsible production and consumption practices